everybody can hear me. Ready for stint 4. Car's just going round. Very interesting stint 3. Some of the gaps certainly closed up in the with the wet weather conditions. Where's the leader, the ORT boys? Can't really sight of first place. Driver swaps. Some new drivers in this one that hasn't done any of the stunts so far. Toto, Jack on the top. First stint of the day. First stint of the day. A couple of people's first stint of the day. UK's first stint of the day. Tony. Mateo. Make sure we're on the leaders so they come out of the pits. Certainly been a very interesting one so far. The rain certainly mixed up the grid. Certainly threw a little spice in there. Be interesting to see if we get any rain on this stint too. That's a mega drive so far. Hopefully everybody could hear me well enough. I hope. Leaders have a big gap in the front as well. Shaping up very nicely as we get to the halfway stage, really. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody can hear me. You can see the leaders are on stint 3 are just beginning their final lap now. The leaders currently sat 40 seconds ahead, so the leaders will be gone very early compared to the rest of the field. But that rain certainly made things interesting. The leaders will be released very soon. To kick stint 4 off. You'll just be waiting for the signal for the other driver. Pretty sure this is his first stint. Hello everybody. There he goes. He's got a bit of a long lead as well. So that's the OR2 team away for stint 4 to set us off. Jack, so it is next. That's Jack away. Team HR. Very good, solid drives from the leaders so far. It's been very close up front as well. I think this is the next team to be released. It is Evo being released from the pits. Team ERA. Has been released. On his first stint of the day. You'll have to bear with me, folks. I am only doing the comms. Team MRL away. racer away. See Jack just in front there, so a couple of cars, this is a lap behind. There's Juppe away in the battle of the McLarens. Away. Do smooth racing. Ooh, holding up you a little bit on pit exit. Not much you can do there. Didn't lose too much time hopefully. It's Tony away. Bit wide on pit exit there. Settles down, I will start checking through the order again. Like I said, folks, bear with me, it won't be as professional as some of the others. It's Monkey Man away, Lucky Flag Racing team. It's Team DCT away. Past, bear with me. Pastina. Squirrely exit. But it certainly spiced things up with the wet weather and the last stint. Wonder if we'll get any weather changing in this stint. Certainly be interesting to see. Bit of a moment for Pastina. Waiting for the last two to be given the all clear. Pastina with an early penalty. Nothing too major in the big round one game. Everybody, this stint is a tyre murderer, says James. Surrounded potato away. I like that livery. I followed that livery a lot for my stint. I think there's a couple of guys' first stint of the day as well, so whereas I think in stint 2 we saw a couple of stint 3 we saw a couple of returns from stint 1. So they were like semi-warmed up compared to obviously not doing any laps, etc. Obviously some guys would have warmed up beforehand. You would imagine. That's Tonic away, that is Tonic away. So I assume Mr. X is currently serving a penalty for pit release infringement from the last one, if I remember that correctly from watching the stint. I may get some clarification from that from somebody. So, and he will be getting told when to release. So we will go back through the grid and see how everybody's getting on. Opening up, we've got the OR team boys 36 seconds in the lead to Jack, Team AHR, who's got a 34-second lead to over Evo, who has another 40-second gap to Honor, who has a 20-second gap to Team MRL, who has an 18-second gap to my team, Blue Racer and Kingy. He's got a 21-second gap to Upe. He's got an 18-second gap to Toto. He's got an 11-second gap to Tony. So started to spread out that rain, caused some drama, and then the gaps, the hard stints seem to, soft stints seem to spread the field out again, as we've got Tony 22 seconds behind, rather Monkey 22 seconds behind Tony. Pastina with 15 seconds to Monkey. We've got Rounded Potato a minute and a half to Pastina, so they'll be looking to make time up this stint with Tonic. Unfortunately, Hansa had that absolute nightmare of stint in the rain, got caught out unfortunately in the wrong place, wrong time in the wet weather. So they'll be looking to make time up. Mr. After serving that penalty is 57 seconds behind Tonic. So hopefully everybody can hear me. Apologies if you can't. Like I said, guys, bear with me. I'm not as professional as some as the other guys in the streaming teams. Just hopped in to fill a space for the guys. It's been an exciting one so far. It's Tony laps. Alright, let's get some information. That'll help, won't it? Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I did do a little bit of thing. There. Okay. So let's see what this gap is up in front. It's still settled, really. Evo set the fastest lap so far. Purple as well in the opening stages. So obviously at the minute, no rain. The hards are mandatory, but we'll have to see if we get any rain. What's the chances of rain in this one as well? Jack has just taken a purple lap, so everybody finding their pace, finding their rhythm. Does Evo get that fastest lap? We'll see. We'll see. Have a look. He does. First person into the 54s then. Team RA trying to close that gap up to Team AHR. Tonic in front of him, so blue flag situation. Hands are unlucky, mate. We did see the incident. I did anyway. Obviously everybody else did in chat. It's unfortunate. Jack. Been very surprised at the gaps up front in the first stint. It was very tight between everybody. There was pockets of battles everywhere. I think that is Tonic. Is that Tonic moving out the way? I guess it was a lift. There is no battles really, so if anybody wants me to go on board, anybody, please do say. We are here for a long time, of course. Flag situation. Ooh, as Honor has a bit of a moment there. Maybe worrying about the blue flag situation. Oh, bit of contact. That was very scruffy. Not good. Which team is that? Which team is the, so who's driving? How? Not a black flag, blue flag. I'm so confused. Quick question, why is this stage? Oh yes, I should have mentioned that. So, to make up for the time deficit lost to the rain stint, the rain passage, obviously, it's a 12-hour race. It's to consider that, so this stint is slightly shorter. So, it is lap 57 is when this race will be over. Thank you for bringing that up, Paul. Sorry, I should have said that at the very beginning. Go MRL. Blue's got a 12-second gap, and everybody's in their own little space. Personally, when I was driving, I enjoyed being in my own little space. Just fighting the Delta Blue with a penalty. Half second. It didn't look fun, Hansa, I must admit, mate. It didn't look fun. So obviously some of these cars are a couple of laps, there's different laps. Thankfully Monkey Man didn't pick up any damage with that contact with Honor. It's a nice livery. Very surprised by the Genesis. Shows how much I know in Group 3, to be honest with you there. The rain certainly mixed things up. Guinness boys will obviously be pushing hard to gain as much time back as possible. Certainly a fast team. There is the RCZ. Back up to the leader then. 33, so I think that gap's come down by 2 seconds maybe. On lap 10. Finding a bit of consistency. I think this is King's first stint, I think. Well done, Lukey. Gaps about the same to Evo from Jack. So the front three then, all 30 odd seconds, the gaps. They will settle in for their stints. It's the thing, you don't need to push too hard, too early into your stint. You just got to warm up, settle in, find your rhythm, and then by the time you come into the pit stops, you've got a bit of a blue flag situation on or moving out of the way. By the time you come to the pit stops, should be ready to put your foot down for the second stage, third stage. That gap staying around about 33 seconds then. It's a very comfortable lead. It's dropping ever so slightly. Team AHR very, very fast today. Same as Team ORT. Very fast today. Jack for a little bit then. hasn't quite managed to drop into the 54s yet. Yeah, that gap is floating around 33 seconds. Not much doing. The gap behind isn't really changing either to Evo. It seems like they're all cancelling each other out. Hello Jaeger, mate. Well done on keeping up with everything in that last stint. That rain certainly threw a spanner in the works. Evo with a penalty. Pushing a bit hard maybe. Easily done on this track though, these penalties. Easily to pick up. Minute off the leaders. Minute 10 should we say, thereabouts. Off the leaders. Plenty of time behind as well to honour. Had a moment on the last lap, or maybe dealing with some traffic, I think. And 25 seconds to Team MR. I don't know if that gap has changed much either. It seems like everybody's kind of lapping around about the same pace and cancelling each other out, so no really gains or losses at the moment, it seems, apart from the obvious penalties that had to be served at the start of the stint. Did I just hear a moment? No, looking at the map, nobody's facing the wrong way. All blue. Yeah, everybody's gaps seem to be much slower conditions, James is saying. Everybody seems to be levelling each other out, really. About 55, 56, I know obviously we've had that 54 from Evo, but I don't think it's really been, no, it hasn't really been matched, just mid 55s. Jack has took another. Jack is eating into that time. Where did we get to? Let's not forget about these guys also having the race back here. Ube, very solid start. Feeling his way into it. That's the thing, you just got to feel your way into your stint. You don't realise how long 2 hours sat in your rig is until you're doing it. Toto having a bit of a moment with the grass. Yeah, the tyres are looking worse for wear on some of the drivers' cars. There's no real racing gaps though. There's a lot of big gaps at the minute. Monkey is definitely, I think Monkey has actually closed that gap down to Tony. I don't remember there being such a small gap. So I think Monkey's on the charge along with Jack. And them two are the ones that are currently eating away at the people in front of them. You're squealing and you instantly think of someone's dying. Getting the blue flags waved at him rather early, considering where the car is behind. Tonic has also eaten into that gap. I remember that being at around about 43. Tonic is driving the wheels off that Porsche at the minute. Pretty consistent too. Hello Baz. Hello everybody. I hope everybody in chat has been enjoying it. That's for sure. IRO do put on some good events. Very good events. Make sure you smash that like button. So back up to the leader. The gap is at 31 now, so Jack is definitely closing in ever so slightly and has extended his gap to Evo, I think. Jack very consistent, as you can see on the right hand side. These tyres are looking worse for wear on a lot of people's cars. Has been pointed out in chat by some people. Different temperatures, obviously. Yeah, tyres are really not in a good way against some people's cars. We're going to see some pit stops very soon then. That's true, James has made a good point there that the race overall is shorter. Blue seems to be doing okay on tyres compared to others. Seems like the front guys are struggling a bit with that tyre where that gap has come down even more. Jack is definitely eating into ORT's team, so AHR definitely eating into ORT's lead at the minute. Jack gets past. Nicely done. Let's have a look right through the grid. Keep your eyes on that left hand side on the tyre bar. Let's see how everybody's getting on. Toto doing very well with his tyres. Sheesh. Tony also doing okay. The McLaren's doing okay, surprisingly. Monkey doing okay. We've got a bit of a gap here. This is closed right up. We'll sit on board this for a second. We will check the guys at the back actually. We will check their tyres, but we will jump back to that very soon. So it seems like, yeah, the top boys, their tyres seem to be going a bit. This is the fight then. Blue is also catching Alpha, being told in chat. This is the closest battle on track for position. Let's have a little on board with Monkey. Chasing down Tony. It's a dirty noise from the AMG. later on the brakes. Closing gaps, closing speeds. Oh, that's not going to help matters though. Bit of rallying cross, bit of rally cross. Clean through the S's though. Managed to gain time through the S's even with the dirty tyres. Will he have a look for a move heading up to the chicane? Oh, side by side. Couldn't quite get the move done there, unfortunately. Will he have a look for a move through the chicane? No, decided against it. It's a smart decision realistically. It's a long race, you don't need to be making rash decisions at this stage of the race. Can he get the run out of the final corner? We're looking that way. Have a look back. Does he get that move done down the inside? Monkey has got that move done then, has he? Yes. Shuts the door on the apex. That was a very nice move. Very nice move. Can Monkey pull a bit of a gap then? Over Tony. Leave them boys to it for the moment. So a look back up through the field. So gap's at 30 seconds now. The leader will be coming in shortly, I would presume. Them tyres have seen better days. Better days. Jack's left has also seen better days, but is closing on Team ORT, so that is always encouraging. You sat behind a driver. Evo's front left has also seen better days, so the front three will be pitting within the next few laps. That is a dead certain. Dead certain. Same with Honor. Gelf's okay. Gelf's tyres, that gap has come down. Blue Racer has closed that gap down. And then the 5th and 6th is where the tyres aren't quite as bad as the front full, should we say. So people have settled into their stints. As we've got our first pitter then. Look at the state of that front left. Get it gone. Get it gone. Let's check the leaders. 29 seconds. That gap is coming down as Jack is coming into the pits then. So that means the leaders are starting to come into the pits then. Here's the leader. He's stayed out for another lap. Where does Honor come out? Does Honor come out ahead of Gelf? He does. He does. That gap is closing down. Let's see if Evo decides to come in this lap. Evo's in this lap as well, so that's Jack out into some free air. So, do we think the leader's going to come in this lap? I personally would. I personally would. But I'm not on the level of some of these people, and I'm certainly not on the level of any of these boys in this lobby. Evo jumped onto the hards then. That's an interesting choice. Obviously expecting no rain at all in this stint. Is the leader going to come out? Yeah, that's the leader pitting as well then. So Gap to Jack is 39. Increased to Honor. So Evo increased the gap behind to Honor. Lost a little bit to Jack, but is on the harder tyre. Gap is closing right up as well. Let's see where ORT comes out. Let's see what the gap is to Team HR. James thinks that's a mistake from Team ERA. Let the delta come down a bit and settle, and we'll see. There it is, 30, 32, 31. 30, 29, 28. Ooh, Jack made time during the pit stops then. Jack has made more of a gain through the pit stops. Interesting. Team HAR are definitely on the move. Definitely. Let's have a look back at this. This battle was getting a bit closer. Honor's on fresh tyres though, so Gelf, Blue I would have presumed will be coming in pretty soon. Upe will be coming in pretty soon, I thought. Toto's doing a fantastic job. Oh, as we catch Monkey having a little bit of a moment coming out of the final corner then. Them tyres certainly seen better days. Certainly seen better days. Evo pitting, was he going to the end? I will go and have a look in a minute. Bear with me. Just check everybody's tyres, see if everybody will be coming in soon. So Potato must have pitted as well then, I would presume. Evo stayed out, Evo didn't pit. Blue is flying, I mean, he could, but if you risk it, it rains. Gap has closed. So the gap between the leaders now 27 seconds. Any real close battles? That was the closest. Monkey extending that gap over Tony by 3 seconds now. So it's just going to be coming down to the mid-pack. Surely with the threat of rain you leave hards on until last in case you don't need them. I wouldn't be enjoying the hards, that's for sure. Gap's leveled out about 27 seconds at the minute between the leaders. Coming up to my teammate Blue flags. So I assume the midfield will start coming in now and getting rid of their first set of softs. I know from my stint, I know what I did. I know how far the softs lasted me, but I'm no tyre saver. Big? What's going on that? This here is a bit of a gaggle of cars here. That's the leaders. So the leaders have come up to a big pack of cars there. That was a three-way battle. Very nice. Around the outside, done. So that means that we got Blue coming into the pits first of the midfield pack coming into the pits. Where was Monkey? So Monkey lost time during all that. A lot of time. Blue comes out on a fresh set of softs. See if Evo's now into the pits. Obviously not predicting or thinking any rain is coming. So get it out of the way. It's not the worst strategy in the world. That gap is slowly coming down again. Leader has a big gaggle of cars. Mister's in for his pit stop then. This gaggle of cars. Monkey extending that lead again. 8 seconds. Toto's been. Look at Toto's tyres. Toto's done 20 laps on them, or has he pitted? It does say pit. I don't think he did pit there. It's 20 laps and them tyres are looking half worn. Very impressive. Did Blue gain or lose during the pit stops? We will have to see. That's Gilf being relieved now. Gilf. Rather. Gilf. Yeah. Hey. About the same. That could be a battle to keep our eyes on if Blue gets his head down and catches up to Gilf. Flick through again, let's have a flick through the timings again. So Jack is 26 seconds behind the leaders. ORT making slow gains into that lead that they had at the start of this stint. We are on lap 22. Has a comfortable gap to Evo just behind, but not just behind, to Evo behind, who obviously went on to the harder compound of Tyre, which has got people thinking in chat. Who was a minute and 7 seconds Evo to Jack, and then a minute and a half to the front. So, but he is currently purple. 30 seconds. So Honor gained massively in that to Team ERA. So I think the gap was almost the other way round, if I'm not wrong. Evo's on a push now then. And we got Honor 32, in literally 32. In front and behind. So Gelf's 32 behind Honor in a nice little gap. Finds himself there just as he goes. Blue coming through the first sector. 7.4 back to Blue Racer. There's a 24-second lead over Yupe, who's just come into the pits as I said that. So it's a 27-second lead over Toto. Nice to see Toto could take time out of the F1. As Yupe, so 43 seconds is the gap for Monkey, who has a 5-second gap now to Tony. Them guys have pitted. So Monkey's on the charge as well. Because Tony has a 29-second lead over DCT. DCT have let's call it 125 over Rounded Potato. New Shots team, I think. Tonic has got that gap down to 33 seconds. At the start it was a little bit more than that, 40 odd I think. Over 1 minute and 20 to Mr. X. So hold the leaders down. Currently going purple through sector 1. Big splits. It is a shame. It does look clear though from everybody's POV, from like the camera POV and angles we're getting. There don't even seem to be any clouds. So at the minute, you've certainly got to line up for for a dry stint. Doesn't look like the rain is inbound anytime soon. Jack is closing that gap up then. Times are starting to come down a little bit then as well. As we see Kings did the last lap at 55.1. His personal best. Maybe the weather changing, track conditions changing a little bit maybe. People finding their rhythm a little bit, certainly. That's very consistent, that is. It's a good lap from our leader. Jack's in the 55s now as well, the low 55s. What's this lap gonna be? Another low 55, so the track seems to be, the track or the weather, or the drivers themselves seem to be certainly finding their rhythm. As Evo did a 54.9 and is currently purple. Stay on board, Evo. Lost a bit of time through that sector there. Racers got that gap down to 5.9 now then. Lower fuel, yeah, of course. I don't even think it's me being stupid, that is. Has Tyre come in yet? Tyre still hasn't come in yet, so that's 24 laps on them opening pair of set of softs. Gap is coming down. Blue Racer finding his rhythm, very consistent. Monkey's increased that gap over Tony now, so Monkey's on the charge. Next up is Ube and his sights. Monkey did a 54.9. Monkey's definitely on the charge. He's flying. Have to keep an eye on that as well. Any other gaps really close? Tonic is closing that gap down. ORT, so the gap's not really coming down anymore. It's not increasing by a lot, but it's almost evening itself out again now then. racer just in the distance. These are the two that are pushing hard at the minute and closing gaps rapidly. Gap's coming down. Ooh, the gap is coming down. Jack must have heard me. It's like, I don't think so, Nicky. That gap is coming down. Ooh, bit of a moment through the hip at the chicane then. Costing him, we'll see when the time evens out, 3 seconds-ish. Mistakes happen to all of us. Evo is increasing that gap. So Honor, let's check these gaps. Yuppie having that 1 second penalty, so we'll stay on board Monkey a minute then, who has the leader just in front of him as well. Could be. Could be, Loogie, could be. Just watch that gap come down to Yuppie in front then, as Yuppie had that 1 second penalty. As you can see it coming down, look at the delta on the left hand side, he's flying down. That'll be the battle to watch. Jump on board the leader. Says no more mistakes for car 69, he made them more or less, not that, and it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate, mate. .2 there. Team TCT are also on the charge, catching up to Tony. Tonic is once still eating away at that gap, making up crucial time. Let's go back for Monkey, 1.9. He's all over the lead at the rear end, so Monkey's got some real pace then. Black Flag E-Racing. Almost pushing the leader through there then. Nope. Toto's finally in then. Toto did 26 laps. Be interesting to see how much of a gain. Blue flags are waving for you, babe. I do think that they wave the blue flags a bit early in game. Oh no! That was very lucky. Monkey did very well then. Nearly took out the race leader. That was well held. Unfortunately, I don't have the replay option. I do apologise. Well held, Monkey. Let's go back through the field then. Blue has got that gap down to 4.8. Gap's increasing. Evo's got the gap down to Jack. He's gained 4 seconds during us looking at other battles. That was close. It was well held. And the gap's still at 29. On a 40. We'll go back and see if Monkey is back up to speed and gaining on Yuppie again. Obviously we don't want to miss an actual overtake the position when it happens. Well held indeed. Toto jumped Tony in amongst all that. We will jump there, we will. So, going that along, he has gained some positions. Be interesting to see where they end up when all said and done. They might have to concede coming down into turn 1 to the leaders. Oh, Monkey's gonna go and try and get through as well. That was unfortunate. He tried it. Gonna have luck down the inside and not quite. Will he have a luck down into the hairpin? Oh, very close. Yuppie's doing very well at the minute. That Mercedes can't get much closer. Was a bit aggressive. No harm, no foul though. As long as there's no contact. You don't intentionally run someone off the road. Will Monkey be able to get the power down? Ooh, it seems that way. I think we're going to see a move into turn 1 yet. Will Yuppie go defensive? Not really, not quite. Oh, yeah, Yuppie went a bit wide as well to help. So that's Monkey team Black Flag ER Racing up into P7. On a charge. Very solid stint so far. Very solid. Ooh, as Blue has got that gap down to 2.6 now then to Gelf. So we're starting to get some battles. Let's just have a look at the leaders. Jack has got that down to 28 seconds. Evo has also took another second out. Increased it to 46 as Gelf has took 3 seconds out since we were last there. So this could be the next little battle we see between Blue Racer and Gelf. He has put in a mega stint so far. Has Monkey increasing that gap. We'll have a little flick through. So Toto did very well on that first stint. DCT also will be putting Tony under pressure soon. It's a bit weird. I guess like they've been lapped by them, I guess. It's a bit hard to see the delta. So let's have a... How are we doing for tyres? Jack is going through his tyres a little bit quicker than we got Honor in. As I say that, I had a feeling we'd see some pit stops too. Jack's the worst out of the front three at the moment. So will Gelf get the jump on Honor, as Blue is also got that gap down to nearly within the 2 second bracket. Honor exiting the pits now. Is Gelf coming down? Yeah, so Honor's still got that gap. So we are going to start seeing round 2 of some, maybe the leaders, some people's pit stops, depending on how much you eat through the rubber. Gelf's got a bit better tyres compared to Blue. Monkey has pulled that gap out now. 6 seconds Yupe's got over Toto. We'll stay on board this battle for the moment. This is the closest battle on track. Under a second Blue now then. Ooh, as Gelf takes a interesting line through there. That's Blue gonna catch right up on him then. As Jack's in for his pit stop then. Jack's tyres weren't looking great, to be fair. Blue gets a bit of a slide on out the final turn. Will Jack come out ahead of this battle? No, still in the pit, so these boys don't have to worry about blue flags or anything. Got a good run out of there. Blue look for a move into the hairpin. Is he close enough? Oh, Blue looking up the inside. Up to the S's. Side's better of it. Having a little luck up the inside. Oh, Blue gets that move done for P5. Little Gelf have a little luck. He's there side by side. Side by side. Oh, as Blue gets the move done. And Blue increases the gap. Gelf having another little luck up through the hip, the chicane. Side by side. Great driving from both. Gelf having another little luck up the inside. Oh, as Blue gets a wiggle on next to him. Side by side coming down, drag race. Honor takes the fastest lap then. 1:54.7, that is a great lap. Got to stay on board the action at the minute. Yeah, great racing, great respect shown. Blue having a luck for the switchback maybe. Nothing doing. You're getting the blue flags now. I think that's Jack closing up on this battle. That'll make things interesting. Throw a bit of a spanner in the works. There's Blue looking for the alternate line through there then. We'll just double check that. So obviously, because Jack is paired, waiting for everybody to do their next round of pits, as Honor did set that lap. Fantastic lap. Just check that there's no other closer battles on track. There isn't. Closest battle on track, fourth track position. On track position. Maybe Blue will just decide to sit behind for now. No need to fight too hard, I suppose. It's a long race. Anything can happen still. We'll have a flick through then. So we got ORT yet to do their second pit stop. Not that it's mandatory. I say it like it's mandatory, but it's not mandatory. It's just yet to do it. 56 seconds lead, Len. I assume they'll be coming in this lap, maybe. Jack's done a 54.9 the opening lap of them new fresh softs. Evo's unfortunately picked up a penalty. Honor also on a charge, but obviously had a bad lap the last lap. No damage, thankfully. Go. As we know with Blue, Monkey's increased that gap to UP following the leaders round. Toto is in closing that gap, so we'll have to keep our eyes on that one. Team DCT are also closing on to Tony. The Delta doesn't show me anything there. And Mr. X are closing in on Potato. Interesting. So we'll jump on board the leaders. The leaders decided to go around again for another lap. So the tyres have seemed to have lasted longer this stint. Am I right in saying that? I think so. Or am I wrong? I might be wrong in saying that actually. When did they all start coming in? Lap 20, wasn't it? I think. So I might be wrong actually. Been a very solid drive so far from Team ORT. Do they come into the pits on this lap? "18 laps for your stint, thank you, Arda." So about the same. So about the same. They do come into the pits then. So we'll jump on board Jack and see what the gap ends up. As that's Blue Racer there, looking for a move around Gulf, so they've obviously let Jack through. Jack has also done a 54.5 on the last lap, so Jack is pushing hard right now. His outlap was fast, and then his second outlap is rapid. The fastest of the race so far. The leaders are coming out of the pits then, all is good. Set of softs, thank you lads. That's what Kings is saying. What will the gap be when it levels out? Twenty-six seconds. No, 25. 25 and a half. 25 and a half. So Jack is definitely on a charge now. Evo, I assume, will be coming into the pits. No, he's going around again. Taking that tyre for another lap round this Nürburgring GP circuit. 54 for Hards, right, okay. Oh, as Blue Racer and Gelf are side by side again. Oh, Blue took a little bit of gas. Blue's got that move done this time then. Gelf is, we've seen last time, is certainly going to have a look back. Blue defending that inside line then. Gelf went a bit right, I don't think there was any contact. Gelf's tyres not much better than Blue's now at this stage. Things are starting to get interesting and spicing up. People are getting closer together. You know what we need now? A sprinkle of rain. Just a sprinkle. Or is that too evil? .24 seconds now. Jack has got that gap down too. Monsoon, says Arden. I'm not the only one that's feeling a little bit evil then. Very solid drive from Kings. Very solid. Jack has just been chipping away at that gap the whole stint. Increasing that gap to Evo now. Rain, we got rain. Oh my god. We see windscreen wipers. I've seen somebody say it in chat. Oh, it's heavy rain. This is a downpour. seems like anyway. So the tyre rule is still in play at the moment. I will let you know when it crosses over. We've got Gelf trying to capitalise on that straight away. So this is all about where you are on track. Or was it just a shower? Because I can't physically hear anything. As in rain-wise like I could just now. The windscreen wipers have just gone off as well. Let's have a look through the field. Oh, I don't think it's raining. I don't know. I'm going to say it's not raining anymore. Gelf has got put the intermediates on. Is it raining? What's Evo coming out on? It is raining still, but it's not at that point. It has been declared a wet race though. So here we go. We ask, we receive. What did Evo come out on? Evo came out on the intermediates. We asked for rain. We've received rain. It's about to get spicy. Uh-oh. The leader's staying out there. Oh, hang on, see, the windscreen wipers are back off. Back on. This is more like British weather. Doesn't know what it's doing. I think the drivers don't really know what to do as of yet. Some drivers have gone for the inters, some are staying out. Blue has also taken the intermediates. People are, obviously they have the radar, so maybe they're seeing something we're not. But that wet weather, there is still raining. Oh, I can hear it. Must be getting a little bit wet, the leaders. A little bit squirrely, how's Jack getting on? He's doing okay as well. Evo's on the intermediates then, so he's the first front of the intermediate runners. Honours on the softs. Blues on the inters. Here comes the rain. Wow, here we go then. Let's stay on board everybody. We can, as that's the leaders just coming to start another lap. As it has got very wet. Right, okay, got to concentrate here now. Certainly is mixed conditions. Heavy rain now. The rain's eased off, but the track is definitely wet. Let's see if everybody's surviving. So the intermediate runners should be okay. We'll keep our eyes on the soft runners. Blue gained a massive advantage in the pit stop. Honour's struggling a little bit. How are the guys through the back getting on? Someone put fresh softs on. Monkey Man went fresh softs. So some people haven't even gone, and Pastina did. Pastina also got past Tony. Oh, as Pastina has a moment. Still on the softs, has dropped behind Tonic, so that's the leader in. What will the leader decide to do? You can hear the rain coming down. In pit lane then. Honour's also in. Intermediates for the leader. Jack's being brave and going one more. Need to keep my eye on the top right. Make sure there's no spinners. Jack has a little moment on exit. I see somebody. Who is that? That is Mr. having a moment, unfortunately, on them softer tyres. Tonic coming out on the intermediates. Jack is taking a risk. Who else up front? So it's just Jack on the softs now with the front runners. Currently has order. Lapping him. Unlapping himself rather, I mean. Yeah, Blues P4. At least it's not crazy weather. Jack had a moment as I went off camera. As I went off. Always typical, I've got the replay. I don't think he went off, but he certainly had a moment coming into that hairpin. Toto's decided to come off the softs as well. I think it's certainly time to come on to the intermediates. Team ORT are going to be very far in the lead when this is all said and done. Jack's decided to finally come in for the intermediate side. Just have a run through and check that everybody oh, it's getting heavier. Is everybody? No, we still got some soft runners. We got Monkey on the softs. Oh no! Oh no! It's happened again. The wet weather. I think it might have got a heavy wet race. It absolutely chucked it down in that little. Yeah, more rain. It threw it down. Jack's now a minute behind the leaders as we enter into wetter conditions again. Monkey unfortunately is on them softs. We're not going to sit on board. Oh, we've got Pastina also on the softs. There's positions to be made for Tonic and Potato then. Tony's on the intermediate, so he's going to catch up to Monkey. We won't. You did. hard not to stay on these guys. Pastina's also off again on the softs. It's definitely time to come off the softs. Nick's in chat. Nice to see you, Nick. Right, let's have a little run through. So Team ORT has this raining again, another downpour. Oh, we might have to see another pit stop, you know, onto the wet tyre. So we have Team ORT now 1 minute and 9 seconds in front of Team AHR, who have lost out massively in this little rain spell we are having. Team ERA with the EVO 35 seconds behind now, with Honor a minute behind them. Blue Racer closing in 19 seconds behind them. Gelf 23 seconds now behind Blue. So Blue is definitely getting his head down. Yupe a minute behind. We got Toto up into 8th. That's a great drive from Toto. Tony in 9th. Got Monkey Man still struggling to make it back to the pits, unfortunately. We got Pastina also struggling to make it round. Tonic has made ground into that now, with Potato running in last place on the right tyres. So do we have any more sudden downpours to make this track completely wet before the end of this race? There is a bit of a line now though, so the intermediates are probably the tyre to be on. The windscreen wipers are off on most cars. Has Monkey got round to the pits? Monkey's going again. Monkey's going round again. Pastina is now onto the intermediates. So Tonic will gain hugely there. Monkey, I don't know what's going on there. No clue. Leave that down to the powers that be. That certainly isn't me. That rhymed, I didn't even know it. A gap. Jack to Evo is coming down slightly. So the big gainers in that then are Team ORT. Big losers unfortunately are Team AHR. Another big gainer is Team ER Race Asylum. Blues also gained. Honor will be pitting shortly. Fuel as well. P4 is definitely a possibility. I did see somebody say that in chat for Blue. So Honor has got a pit soon. Yupe's got the blue flags. Toto's done very well this stint. Monkey is still on the softs and starting another lap on them. So Tonic is now only 36 seconds behind Pastina, so that's a mega drive from Tonic too. Potato 50 seconds at the back. Must have been a big loser in the rain. Bit of a moment with the leader there. And Upe, I think. The track is changing again, so will we see dry conditions before the end of the race? Gap is coming down. So is that gap. Blue Racer is closing in on it. I think we might see a dry race again before the end. Spread out the field again now though. Evo's in. Is Evo the first to blink on to the softer compound? We'll have to wait and see. That would be a brave call. Dry lights here, but pit exit won't be fun. He has gone onto the Tyre of the compound then. Oh, this is the problem. Finds that dry line finally. Pit exit is not nice on the slicks, on the changing conditions. Evo the first to blink them onto the soft compounds. Kelf closing that gap back down now. Was 22 the last time I could flip through. Yeah, I think you're right, Shane. I wouldn't do it anyway, but I'm not at their level. Lucky got a fresh set of sauce, so Tony's in. So people decided to change tyre. How's Evo doing? Okay, so we'll see how Tony survives coming out of the pit lane if he decides to go onto the sauce, which I presume he will be doing. Very cautious. Oh, took the penalty. Decided to take the pit lane penalty to get onto the drier line. Someone else is in the pits, I think. Don't know who that is. Who's coming out of the pit lane? Someone just came out of pit lane. Rounded potato. I think he possibly got in the way of Evo a little bit there. So we got a lot of people who decided to change on to the softer compound of Tyre. Evo's the front of the front three. Gap is coming down to Jack, is finding pace again. As Upe in the background has a little bit of a moment. Yeah, you got in chat saying you have to go to softs now. How is Evo doing? See what this lap time will be. Can't really touch them curbs yet though. It's all about if you need to take the risk, I guess. Front two don't feel like they need to take any risks. Blue is closing that gap down to Honor, who are both going to still have to pit anyway. Toto up to P8 now then. Tony's got back past Buggy because obviously Buggy didn't have didn't change onto the wetter tyre. Tonic's only now 35 seconds behind Christina. Got some other people coming in, so we've got Honor coming in then. Has to because of fuel anyway. Deals with the pit exit. Jack around the outside as well. Oh, that's not great timing for everybody. Dealt with that pretty nicely there. It's just not great timing for Jack. You don't really want to go off the racing line once you're onto the softs. So that has also promoted Blue Racer up into P4 then. Gelf's obviously only, but Gelf still probably have to come in and put the harder, softer compound on. Gap's 48 seconds to Evo and 1 minute and 3 seconds to the leaders. Evo still. That wet line isn't a nice line. Possibly luggy, I don't know, mate. It all gets said when the lobby gets opened, I'm afraid, so I don't have that information, I'm afraid, I'm sorry. I'm here just to fill a gap. There we are. Jaeger can help out. I'm here just to fill a gap and stream for the guys. That gap is coming down now though. So that's Blue Racer in. That gap was definitely coming down from Evo. I think that was 4 seconds in a couple of corners. Who's on it? Blue handled the pit exit very nicely. Some of these drivers, you can tell, have done wet racing before of some description. So that battle is very close now then. Good drive from Blue so far. That's a mega stints from people in this stint. It's a mega drives all around obviously all day so far. I think there's still 2 stints to go. Another 4 hours of racing to bring to you all. some better commentators coming up than myself. It's the problem when you dip a tyre onto that wet surface. A lot closer. We will run through the field then. That gap is coming significantly down. Now it's not just a little bit, it's chunks coming out of the time. Evo is back into the 59s. It's got Team ORT out in the lead. 103 on the intermediates. We've got Jack in P2 currently on the intermediates as well. 38 seconds over. Who's currently coming into the pit lane then. As I was on board with Evo coming round in P3, Team ERA, we've got Jack in and we've got Gelfin as well. We've got Honor and Blue battling it out for P4 and P5 respectively. We've got Gelf in the pits currently, we've got Yupe. Oh, on that rough line on the intermediates though. We've got Toto closing that gap down. Once again, a mega drive on the intermediates. We've got Tony on the softs. Let's see how these guys handle pit exit. That's Gelf having a bad pit exit. Jack took the penalty. Where's Evo? So Team ERA are the massive gainers in all this. So, and also Jack got that 3-second penalty, so this gap is also going to close right up as the leaders then. Just coming around for their lap. We had a flag coming around for their 50-second lap. Evo gained massively, there is. We will stay on board while Jack saves his penalty as well to see what that gap comes down to. It's coming down a little bit by 4. The penalty mark as well. It's also a big penalty to serve. Here we go then. There's that delta coming right down. So the gap between P2 and P3 is certainly close now, just under 5 seconds. Team ERA are massive gainers in this stint, massive. Blue Racer must have had an incident somewhere. On and out, 5 seconds over him. Gelf a minute behind, who had that minute coming out of the pits. So he's got Toto now has got past Yupe. So Toto's up to P7. That's a mega drive from Toto. Needs to get off that wet stuff though. Oh no, he's on the intermediates. Wants to be on the wet stuff. Tony in P9. Monkey after all that incident. P10. That's Pastina going into the pits. Tonic on the comeback drive. Must have had a moment somewhere because he was 30 seconds behind Pastina. Or is pitted rather, sorry. Potato bringing up the rear, but certainly not the least. Ooh, a little bit of a wiggle. Well then, as we come into the closing stages of stint 4, IRO brought to you the Nürburgring 12-hour P2 and P3 battle is certainly starting to heat up. The gap now down to 2.7 seconds and closing. The leaders comfortably have a 1 minute 25 second lead. Last check through the order just to check that everybody, and that is the closest fight on track. Here we are then, we will stay on board the fight for P2. Bear in mind that stints are slowly coming to an end. So lap 57 is the last lap. Gap's down to 1.6 now then. Honor is still holding blue off. Yeah, 4.4, blue's finding his groove again. As the leaders come into the pits then. Gap's down to a second then. My question to Evo is where do you make the move offline with it still being wet? The leaders come out, do the leaders handle the pit exit well enough? Oh, bit scruffy. Nothing too bad though. Jump back on board this, it's down to 6/10 now then. 4/10. Jump on board Evo. Look at the clouds. Doesn't look great out there. It's probably why the track isn't drying on the offline. Much later on the brakes coming into turn 1. But where do you look for the move? As we can see out of the window, anywhere offline is just wet. Maybe the driest part of the circuit there. Gap has also come down to the leaders, is now less than a minute, but 52 seconds. So they have gained in this stint. It is very impressive. Not much room for you to be able to make an overtake. With the wet line still there on the off line. It's going to be very tight coming into the next stint, that's for sure. certainly has. There's been some absolute mega comeback drives during this stint. Ooh, little wiggle there from Evo. I want to flick through the grid to see how everybody's getting on, but I also don't want to miss anything in this battle. Also, we're coming up to the very closing stages of this race. It appears that way, Nick. It's close. Is there a way past? That's the question. Oh, he's having a look around the outside. Oh, and that wet stuff, I wouldn't want to be there. Had to back out of that one. Curves would be very wet. Too far back for a move into turn 1. Let's have a quick flick through the grid then. So ORT on the penultimate lap. Blue's got the gap down to 3 seconds. Tonic's only 22 seconds behind now then. Appreciate you all dealing with me during this stint, guys. Not quite as professional as the other guys that do the streaming. It's been enjoyable nonetheless. Be sure to tune into the stint 5 and 6. Smash the like button, smash the share button, smash the subscribe button, because IRO certainly put on some quality events. As the leaders are coming round to the final lap then, they're starting their final lap. So we do need to bear that in mind. Go out on, appreciate me. Gap is coming down to the leader as well. At some point we will have to jump off this battle just to watch the leader come in for his final part of his stint. Evo is a lot closer this time. Might be able to look for a move into turn 1 maybe. Not quite, nothing doing. P4 and P5 are battling. Oh, we got battles all over now then. Here are the leaders, are they coming round to the end of their lap? Nearly. P4, P5 battling, the gap's only 1.2. It's all going to be exciting coming the start of stint 5, guys, so make sure you're there and make sure you're ready. Trying to catch everything as it happens. So ORT then coming in for their final. That's very well done. Well, very well driven by Kings. Very well driven. We'll jump back to this battle quickly then. Racer's just got that move done on her as he starts his final lap then. Oh, I wish I had the replay feature for this part. Gets it parked, a little bit of contact. Nothing too major. Jump back up to these two, they're coming into the pits then. So Jack, a great drive. Evo, a great drive. P4, P5 battling it out. Some mega stints, guys, honestly, very well done to every single driver in this. These conditions haven't been very nice. Blue extending that lead a little bit now then. You got this, Kingy. So they're coming round to end their stints then. So Blue gets P4 Mega Drive on a P5 Mega Drive as well. Jump on board Gelf then. As he's starting his final lap. Appreciate the kind words, Baz. Anybody new, guys, just smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. It's not for me, it's for IRO. Thank you, guys, appreciate that. Got Gelf coming round then. Very solid drive. As the rain has started again for some of these late runners. So interesting scenes here then at the end of the race here. For anybody that has stayed with Stint 4 coverage, we have a downpour of rain. This is going to mix up the back of the grid. As Gelf has gone, oh no! We have carnage at the end of this stint then. Oh! Can Gelf get to the pits? This is going to make the midfield pack even more wide open. Wow! Toto on them intermediates won't be bothered at all. He took them the whole way up to P7. Very solid drive from them. Yupe struggling on the softs. Oh no! Just needs to get it back to the pit lane. What a crazy turn of events at the end of this stint then. I know most people have gone over to Stint 5's coverage, but we got the rain. The rain is back. And it's caught everybody out on the softs. Oh no, Yupe, just get it in the pits, my friend. Just get it there. Crazy scenes here then at the Nürburgring 12-hour. There's Monkey's coming round on the softs as well. Absolutely crazy scenes. I think we might have had a rage quit from someone then, I don't know. I might be wrong. Or a disconnect rather. Oh no, as Monkey can't get it stopped. I can't believe the rain has come back. This is going to spread the field right out. Unbelievable scenes. Everybody was on the softs. Absolutely everybody. Monkey brings it home in P9 then. Tony's on the wets, gonna bring it home in P10. Pastina on the wets, gonna bring it home in P11. Some of these boys had to pit. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable. Pastina brings it home in P11. Tonic on the intermediates. Crazy scenes. This rain has certainly mixed it up every stint. But to think that half the pack had started there the next stint, and then this lobby was started raining. Tonic brings it home in P12 then. Rounded Potato coming to finish his lap in P13. So we have lost a driver somewhere along the lines, unfortunately. We'll have to serve the penalty. Here we are. Comes up to the final chicane for the final time of stint 4 then. It's been a pleasure. Very much thank you to IRO for giving me the opportunity to stream for them. Good luck for the remainder of the race to everybody. I will be driving stint 6, so I will see you on track then. Great driving, guys. Until then, see you all again.